Всем привет, и сегодня мы снова продолжаем проходить Max Payne 3. Так. Сейчас давай осмотримся тут. О, куча бабла тут. Травка. О!
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
О, детали от золотого оружия. Блин, у меня сейчас вебка, наверное, потемнела, потому что лампочка, блин, перегорела. Блин. Так, сейчас аптечку. Ага.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here. Impressively, seemed I was too.
Сука! Вот козлы. Охренеть, они урон наносят. Чмошники. Так, чё тут?
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel.
Улики. Так, открываем дверь.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try and pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
И как мне пробраться тут? Ух ты, бля. О!
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Все. Так, нигде тут автомата никакого нет. Не. Во. Бля.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking. Drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Ух, и они живучие, блин, еще и броники у них. Так, один готов. Еще один. Вот, блин, живучие. Ой.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Понацепляли эти броники.
About the only friend I had left in that town.
Блин, уже на самом деле надоел Макс с этими диалогами, блин. Какого хрена ты, блин, пиздишь? Всю игру, блин, сам с собой разговаривает. Задолбал.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
О!
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Вообще трэш, конечно. Сука.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Так, надо брать эту штуку. О, еще и лазерная указка тут. Круто. Офигеть этих деталей.
I saw the elevator doors were open.
Мне лифт пока мне не нужен. Сейчас я тут осмотрюсь, о. Все, теперь на 5-й этаж нам надо. По-моему.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Ой, бля. Откуда ты тут взялся? Урод. Все. Так, а подожди, что тут такое? Ничего нету.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Ух ты, блин. Чего, блядь? Бля, убирайся, блин. Да ё-моё, вообще. Ёбаный, блин. А он лежит. Встать не может. Все. Бля, вообще пиздец тут,
I
конечно.
killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money? If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Так, а аптечку дать какую-то хоть одну. Ну дайте аптечку. О.
Luckily, I wasn't the old Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd
Как уже отсюда, блин,
spent my
выбраться?
career dozing off in the briefing. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me.
А что это далее?
My old pal Serrano.
А,
We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers, 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Все просмотрели. Слайд-шоу.
Sou melhor que você, cuzão! Continue atirando! Continue atirando!
Блин, с лазерной указкой вообще круто. Тихо.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Так, сейчас я тут еще посмотрю, чтоб ничего не
Nothing I
упустить.
was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Не, ничего тут нету. Тут я был, по-моему. Да. Так. Значит, теперь... А, ну подожди. Ух ты, тут склад с оружием. Возьму револьвер. Ну все, пошли дальше теперь. О!
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time.
Блин, надо когда уже отсюда выберусь.
That would have been too easy.
Ну как отсюда
The
свалить?
doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing.
Чё я? А, все.
My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Все. Разобрался. Бля, я потерял, походу, автомат. Да.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
А куда теперь идти?
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Если сохранение сработало, то значит правильно идем. Значит нам сюда. Тут закрыто. О! Ни хрена себе! Ой, блин, тут сейчас все газом этим затянет. Охренеть. Бля. Так, ну вроде прорвались.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
And you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Охренеть. Все, всех перебил. Аптечку надо. Бля, какого хера? Так, чисто. Как же мне аптечку забрать-то? Сука, перезарядка ненужная. Все, блин. Ага. Что за... Да блин, кто там еще вякает? Охренеть, конечно, миссия.
Bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone.
О, бронежилет.
It was a little late to be thinking about precautions, but something told me this shit show was barely through the warm-up act. It was time to get out of that circus before any more clowns showed up.
Я, конечно, не знаю, что он там даст, этот броник. Блять, вы заебали уже, сука! Ну на каждом углу эти уроды, блин. Чё ты там дергаешься? Все, сдох. Ой, бля. Задолбали уже. Блин, очень сложный уровень вот этот. С этими копами или спецназ это. Ну, какая-то полиция. А ну. Лучше вот эту возьму.
Felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
Бля, чё ж ты так долго заряжаешь эту хуйню, блин? Блин, а долго еще тут ходить? Что это за...
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Бля, уже спалили. Ну никак по-тихому нельзя проскочить. Не, револьвер это хуйня. Надо брать дробаш. Сука. Давай, вылазь, уёбок.
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Блин, вот бы гранату ему туда кинуть.
You have served your purpose. This is where it ends.
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Это, кстати, хорошая идея. С этими плитами. Только... О! Ну давай с дробаша сейчас по потолку постреляем. Вот сука, живая. Блять, ты можешь спрятаться? О, патронов нету. Ну чё, ну там не рухнет эта херня? Давай уже рухни. Ну. Все. Прям въебало попало ему. Зря высунулся.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow. Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in. I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crasha Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Вот сука, ушел, блин.
They
Я
barred the
надеюсь,
door. My only hope was to chase them down.
далеко не
I knew
уйдет.
they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Последний козырь.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep.
So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club.
Ei! Parada aí! Parada!
My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them, too. Every last one of those bastards.
Now that I made it through check-in, come on, you bastards.
Так. Сука. Блин, я пустой вообще полностью. Или нет? Бля, через эту фигню пули не проскакивают.
Ele devia ter acertado em você! Você achou?
Короче, давай уже на этом закончим. Так что ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, нажимайте на колокольчик, выберите все уведомления, пишите комментарии. Все ссылки будут в описании. На этом у меня все. Всем пока.